Good day, fans, and welcome. This is the Autistic Explorer speaking. I'm putting on this video today to show some of you basic rules of driving. As of right now, I'm actually going someplace, and I know it's a little loud in here because I have the AC running. It's an older vehicle, so I have to have it blasting. Unless I was driving one of those new cars, you know, which eventually I will. Anyway, look. So, I'm here to show some of you, I'm here to show the disabled community that really want to put themselves out there to take their road tests and all that good stuff, how to drive. And I'm going to show you basic rules of the road. I already backed out, so I got that out of the way. I'm stopped here just to kind of explain it to you. And as I start moving, now one thing you want to do is, you know, flip on your right indicator, knowing that you're turning right, and always look both ways. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you'll always have some asshole out of the blue, you know, kind of passing by or passing through. You don't see him, so you really got to be alert. Anyway, if I could rest this somewhere so I could show you easily. Here, there you go. Now, as you see, I have cars coming on the opposite direction. Now, if you notice, I'm coming to a stop sign. Hold on. There it is. I'm coming to a stop sign right here. Always stop at the stop sign at all times and look both ways. Alright? So now, I'm gonna take this route, so I'm gonna go left and turn on my indicator to go left. So, I'm gonna go this way again, left indicator. Now, I want to tell you guys where I'm going, but that's really not our concern here. Okay, so now we got pedestrians crossing, so that means we gotta stop a minute. We gotta maybe slow down a minute. You don't have to stop fully, but just slow down enough that you're not gonna kill anyone on the road. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to do that. Trust me. And you know, on your first try to keep both hands on the wheel. I'm using one hand because I'm used to this. I've been doing this for 14 years. Since 2007. And if you noticed, I'm not even doing, because I'm coming down the parking lot of my apartment complex, I'm doing about between 10 to 20, between 10 to 15 RPMs, because, you know, there's kids living here, and if a child is in the road or something, you know, that's, God knows if you're going to have time to stop. Alright, so right indicator, because we're going this way. And if you notice, I got some cars coming. So some drive so well. A lot of them drive so fast that you kind of want to not take a chance, because the last thing you want to do is, you know, especially if you're driving a car that's not built for pickup and go, which mine isn't, but it's fine. I don't care. I don't drive far anyway. Anyway, okay, coast is clear. And now, I'm heading in a direction where I'm going to have to pick up speed to get to it. So, I've got the vehicle now up to at least 40 RPMs. Okay, so I'm about to turn left here, because this is the route I want to take to get to my destination. And if you notice, we already got a green arrow. And the arrow's about to turn red, so good thing we made it through. Now, I just want to warn you guys, because it could happen in the middle of the film here. You do realize that when it comes to how wide the road is, all right, there's times where even though let's say the speed limit says 40 miles an hour, you could do 45 if you wanted. But if, number one, if the road is in a curve, okay, if the road is in a curve, you kind of want to do what it tells you to do. Right now, the speed limit says, what, 45 miles an hour. Okay? So, and if you notice, the road is coming to a curve, so I might slow down a little bit just to avoid feeling like I'm going to flip over. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like a train where if the train's going too fast, it could derail because it doesn't have it. You know, in a train, there's no steering wheel. It just goes all on its own by the way the track is, you know. But you can speed it up, however. You can throttle it. In a car, you can drive. You can steer it. You can do all that stuff. In a train, you can't steer. Anyway, this is about driving a car, not a train. So, all right. It's 45 miles an hour. I'm doing 50 right now because the road is wide enough. However, indicator going left because I'm merging. The lane's going into one. Now, if you notice, I'm slowing down a little bit because the road is coming to a curve, and I'm doing exactly what it says to do. Now, if the road is not wide enough, you know what I'm saying? If the road is not wide enough and you're doing maybe, you know, the 45 miles an hour, let's say, but the road is, you know, all right, what I'm trying to say is, let's say the road is not wide enough for you to be going 5 miles over the speed limit. That means, then don't go 5 miles over the speed limit because you know what's going to happen. Yeah. And, okay, so I'm going left, I'm going this way. And always try to stop in advance, because sometimes you could be driving a big vehicle that really can't stop, really can only stop within 3 car lengths. So I'm at a red light now. What I'm trying to say is, now if the road is not wide enough for you to be going 5 miles over the speed limit, then just do exactly what the speed sign tells you to do. If it's wide enough, like it is right now, then you can do 5 miles over it. We're about to head into a road where it's kind of not going to be wide enough. Okay, now, if you notice, the light here has no turn signal. So that means we got to wait till traffic passes through, and if the coast is clear, we can turn. Again, stop in advance. Now, you see how I'm within 10 feet of the car in front of me, not 5 feet. You always want to stay at least 10 feet from the car in front of you, like right now, like I am now. See? Look how far he's going. Look how far behind I am. That's what you want. Because if you're within between 5 miles and over, you know, lower to the car in front of you, if you don't know if he's going to stop short, or if he breaks, I don't know, if he breaks down or something, or whatever the hell. You don't know or if he decides to make a turn. Red light, maybe always stop behind the line too. Try not to stop over it. The one thing you also want to know is when you're driving, and like you said, like I'm trying to tell you, you're driving over this, you're driving the speed limit, and you got a car in front of you, right? no matter how, it doesn't matter how slow, he could be doing below the speed limit. Always stay 10 feet away. And if the car behind you, like right here, see behind me? I'll just show you through the rearview mirror if I can. See the car behind me? He shouldn't be that close to me, all right? Because if I stop short and he hits me, it's his fault. Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you, all right? If I'm within like 5 feet of the car in front of me and he stops short, I could easily not make time to stop and I could hit him, all right? Then it's my fault. But again, we're coming to a light. We got to stop in advance so that, you know, just to avoid wear and tear on the brakes. As you notice, we're on Nichols Road. Anyway, okay. And always take your time when you start moving because you don't want to flood the engine. That's number one. And number two, don't try to be a race car driver. You're not on a racetrack, all right? You're on a defensive driving road. That's what this is for. So, always, and I mean it, always stay within 10 feet from the car in front of you. I don't care who says what or what the situation is. And even when you're making turns, always stop fully at the red light. When we get to the end of this road, I'll show you. But always stop fully, okay? In fact, I'll even show you coming out of the parking lot that I'm about to go, at my destination I'm going to also. Always make a full stop at the red light. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Alright, fans. Stay tuned for my second video of this. You might like it. Please subscribe at the bottom. Autistic Explorer out.